Hi there, Perfecto de Castro here and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. We're back here at historic Filipino town for the 2023 Los Angeles Stompbox Exhibit. Let's go inside. Boss man. Hi. We'll come back. We'll put a mic on you later. Okay. We're doing a walkthrough. Okay, we just did the rounds. Let's dig up some dirt. Okay, this is easily one of the most busiest spots here at the Stompbox exhibit, but we are going to sneak in and let's get some ambience going. Let's go. Gregorio. He is the big boss man and brains behind all the Stompbox Exhibit events. Paolo, so how did you get into this?
Hey everyone. It's a weird story. When I moved to New York City back in the early 2000s, I started a magazine about emerging New York City bands. I just had this idea.
Okay.
At the time, magazines were a thing, still, in print. And I got really into it. I was covering bands, I was writing about bands, I had a staff writing about bands. We made hardly any money, but it was the passion of covering the indie scene. And one day I realized that most of our readers were musicians, because music fans, they're overwhelmed by music, so they don't really need to read about emerging bands, but other musicians do. And so I realized that I needed to do an event for musicians, and that's when the idea of a Stompbox exhibit came up. So we did it in New York City in a store initially. The first one was in 2011. And then in 2014 I was like, well, I might as well do this for synths too. And that was the beginning of a synth expo. And then it kind of outgrew the store where I was doing it. And so I thought, well, maybe I should just join the two events together since there's a lot of crossover. Pedals right now, some brands, they really like synths without keys. They're so amazing and very advanced electronically. And that's when the Synth and Pedal Expo, also called Pedal and Synth Expo, depending who you're talking to, started. That was 2017. Yes.
Okay, so this is the 12th year you're doing this.
Stompbox Exhibit, it's very sad. One thing is very sad. Our 10-year anniversary for the Brooklyn show, which was the first one I did, because then we expanded to LA, South by Southwest, Portland, Montreal. The 10th year anniversary of the Stompbox Exhibit was cancelled because it fell on June 2020. Yeah. So the one we did last fall in New York City was our 10th anniversary.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been since 2011, but we skipped 2 years, I guess, or 3.
And then this happens on both coasts, right? West Coast and
Yes.
East Coast.
Brooklyn, Los Angeles. Now I moved to Montreal, so I do one there. I started one in Portland in 2020. That was just before the pandemic. And now I'm doing one in London, UK in March. So we are crossing the pond. I lived in London as a musician in my 20s, so I'm excited to do that.
And now we're back in full swing, as you can see, with everybody excited. Yesterday you had a line around the block, right?
We did. We had more than 1,000 people yesterday. It was pretty crazy.
Okay, so all the pedal geeks and synth geeks are very, very, very happy. So Paolo, where can we read about future events?
Well, we have a blog which is pretty established and it's all about pedals. It's called The Delicious Audio. The website the address is delicious-audio.com, but you can Google it, you'll find it.
I'll put it on screen.
Yeah, thank you. And then you social media, just search for Stompbox Exhibit on social media and you'll find us.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, there you have it. That was the 2023 Los Angeles Stompbox Exhibit with some synths in the mix. So, big thanks to Paolo and DeliciousAudio.com for hosting this awesome event. And big thanks to all the participating brands that were featured here in this video. I will have all the links in the video description. Go check them out. Now, if you dug this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, hit subscribe if you haven't yet, and don't forget to ring that bell. And let me know what you think about all the stuff that I showed you at the Stompbox Exhibit. Which one's your favorite? Click on the end screen to go watch another video, then go grab your guitar and play something. We all know the drill. Practice makes perfecto. Cheers, guys.